All right. So what we are going to do is we are going to create a table. Create table login underscore t, right? And what was the two fields? Okay, login name and password. Okay. Hmm. Perfect. So what I have done is I have created this table. Okay, this table is created. Okay, so let me insert a record from backend. Insert into table name values. Okay, and then let's say username is yogesh yogesh at gmail.com, suppose. Yeah, and then we have password is, let's say, india at the rate 123 india at 123, and then active flag by default is, let's say, yes. क्या डिफाइन करेंगे? हाँ हाँ हाँ, वी विल डू एवरीथिंग. ठीक है, अभी जस्ट लेट अस स्टार्ट. हाँ, वी विल डू एवरीथिंग. यस, इसको बढ़िया करके एप्लीकेशन को बनाएंगे, राइट? अच्छा, हाँ. So now we entered one record and we can check like that. Control C, Control V, select star from this, suppose, right? Perfect. Now we discussed that access, that this screen, right? So if I type a username as Yogesh, right? Or like, and then password, right? Something else. Then what it should do? It should tell me that the password is wrong. The password is wrong. If, let's say, I'm typing an invalid user ID, it should tell me that, hey, user is invalid. It should not even check the password, right? It should not even check the password, right? So uh, so we need to write that code, right? We need to write that code. So let's go there. What it will do, it will open uh, last, or you can say previous workspace, right? The application which I was using last time. Okay, yes, I can see here. So where is my window? My window is here, w underscore login, right? So first of all, what should I do? I should check this value, right? SLE underscore login. Let's go there. Okay, let me comment something, right? Okay, so SLE underscore login dot text, or what should I do? String string and ls underscore login equal to this one, right? Control S. It is giving some error, invalid variable decorrelation initialization. So what it says is, here you should declare first, and in the second line you should assign this value like that. Control S. Right now it is saved. You can see the error is gone. Right? Perfect. So what I did is nothing. I whatever is user typing, I have taken into a variable. And what is this variable? Is local variable. Why he kept his name ls? Local string. Local string. That is why it is ls. ls underscore pwd. Control C. Control V. Okay. Here I can check that. Pass. SLE underscore PW, SLE underscore PWD dot TEXT. Okay. This is also not required. Control S. Okay. Now I have ls underscore login, ls underscore password. So what should be my first validation? If this, right, is equal to empty string. Okay. You can do like that, or you can do like that as well for empty string. Right? If this, then, and if. Right? Message box. What is this information? What is this information is? This information is, hey, what, like, user or login, right? Login name should not be null, right? And retur return. Control S. What did I do? I check that, hey, if there is nothing provided for this ls underscore login, right? I should ask user, hey, you need to, this login name cannot be null, should not be null, and then return. You know what is return means? It means that after giving this message, you should not execute anything. Return from here. वापस चले जाओ यहाँ से. Right? Let's run it and check that. Right? I have not typed anything. Right? So if I type like that, what I did is I just pressed the space bar. Then I'm not getting that message, because space bar is also a character. Space bar is also a character. But nobody is going to create a login like, space bar, isn't it? So what we should do is we should check that also. Okay, we should check that also. So like this message box, this message box is given by Power Builder. We have one more function given by Power Builder is trim, T-R-I, trim, right? Okay, so let me type here what we read one thing today. Next, and message box, message box, and a function trim. So what trim does is trim will remove the blank spaces, okay, before and after. Uh, let's say Sumit, right? Kumar, and I have spaces, right? So we have few spaces here and few spaces later, right? But one space between Sumit and Kumar as well. So what trim will do is trim will remove before this and after, not what is there in your, between your string. Okay. So now what I did is I use this trim function, and let's see. it says, hey, no, your name is blank. It should not be. Yeah, perfect. This is one validation. Second validation is password should not be blank, right? Your password should not be blank, right? This is your power script. This script is called power script, right? So let's do that. I can type here, can type, I'm not typing anything here. Password name, oh, name, this is not name, huh? Password should not be null, right? And if you just do like that, it says login name should not be null. Login name should not be null, right? Login name should not be null. Password should not be. So you can see, like, even though that password was null, right? Even though that pass, some people what they can do is they write like that. They don't want to, like, put so many conditions. Control C, this or this, then login and PASSWORD. उसने एक ही बार में बता दिया, राइट? कि इन दोनों में से एक भी नल नहीं होना चाहिए, राइट? So now if you go here, let's say you type something and then click, तो अगर login slash password name should not be null, then nothing is happening, right? Because दोनों में से null कुछ भी नहीं है. तो वो डिपेंड करता है कि आप like according to your requirement what do you want to do, right? All right, so this is a very simple validation. We check that, hey, login name or password should not be null, right? Okay, now what we can do is, now we should check whether this user ID exists or not in my database, right? Whether this user ID exists or not in my database. So what should I do? I will go in the database and write a select statement, right? So what I'll do is I'll go here and say, hey, where login name is equal to string, right? So this one. Okay, so what it will do? It will return one record. It will return one record, right? So what I can do is it will return one record. So count one, or I can do like that, right? So, or if suppose I say something wrong, so what it will return? 0, right? So let me do one thing. Let me use this SQL and write here, okay, and put a semicolon. After SQL, semicolon is must, okay. And what you can do is you can take into a variable li underscore cnt. It is not defined yet. Control C, int eger integer 1. So this variable, right? And then what I did is select count star into this variable from this and we do like that. Oh, so variables in the SQL you use like that. So what it will do is it will pass the user ID. It will pass the user ID right in this SQL, and if it is able to get it, it will count that number and will put into it, right? So if this number comes at least one, right? One ही आ सकता या zero आएगा, right? Why I'm saying so? Because you have defined a primary key on this table. You have defined a primary key. What primary key says? That this column will be unique plus not null, right? Okay. So what will happen? What will happen? Oops. So what you will do is you will write a code like that. Li under, so if, again copy paste करते हैं, control C, control V, right? So if this LIC and not like that, अगर जीरो है, right? So क्या कहेंगे हम? What we will tell, hey, that invalid login, invalid login, INVALI, or login does not exist, then return, right? The problem is actually I don't have database. So what it does basically, it try to compile this thing also, something. Okay? 1 second. Let it do connecting to database. So it will not be connected. I know that because I don't have the database. But you will test at your end. Okay, you will test at your end. This login screens you have to complete it. Okay. It tries to connect again and again, so that is the reason it is taking time. And why it is trying to connect? Because it find one table, the SQL statement. So it will, what it will do is it will try to find the database, which is like, current database. I'll tell you what is that. Okay, so for now, let us do one thing. Oops. Let me comment this, these two lines. Okay. Okay. So we will say, hey, login name does not exist. Suppose it returns licnt is equal to 1. It means that login exists. But what we need to do is, after that, we should check the password. So what we will do is, we will write this SQL again, control C, control V, right? And what was the SQL? This login password equal to this password, right? Perfect. So if it will not return, right, then what we will say, hey, password or invalid password, right? Suppose this password, this condition is not true, right? It means that we got one record. Then what should happen? Then these two windows should be open. Oops. Right? These two windows should be opened. I mean, one window should be opened and one should be closed. Login does not exist, right? Why? Because licent value by default, when you initiate a variable, so integer value has a zero value, it gets assigned with zero value. Okay, so what it is saying is, so licent equal to 0, and just like that, right? If I say, hey, let's say for my own satisfaction, I kept this licent equal to 1, you can assign values like that. So you type whatever and then it will open like this. Why it is opening like that? Because I have hard coded this li underscore cnt, because the db is not I didn't get any db, so this application is not connected to any db. Yeah, so this is how your login screen is completed. But what you will do is you will create a login table in your database, right? And then you will complete this login code. You will complete this login code. Okay. Acha, open, close, and parent. These all also we learned, right? Open sheet, then close, and we learned this synonyms. Let's say parent. Okay, parent. Perfect. So this is the login screen. Okay. Now suppose, so once you are logged in, you will get that, and you will get into that MDI screen, right? If you do sign up, if you do sign up, so what is sign up means? Sign up means that you are going to create your account. You are going to create your account, right? You are going to basically create an entry in that table, right? So what is required for sign up? For sign up, you need a screen like that. uh, you will put user id, login, basically password, right? And then active flag by default we can keep y, right? And then you sign in, sorry, sign up, right? So your sign up screen कैसी होनी चाहिए? It should be like that. So login, password, okay, and then login, password, and confirm password, suppose, right? And then save it. So what will happen? जब आप ऐसा करोगे, then this entry should go to your table. Which table? INC, insert into table name, insert into login underscore t, values, right? Login wala, password wala. Confirm password was just to check whether you have typed these two passwords matches or not, right? If matches, then it is fine. If does not matches, then you will say, hey, your confirm password and password doesn't match, right? सो इंसर्ट इनटू लॉगिन अंडरस्कोर टी वैल्यूज, जो भी वैल्यूज आपने वेरिएबल में यहाँ पे स्टोर करके रखी हैं वो वैल्यू यहाँ पे दोगे। सेव इट, जैसे ही सेव करोगे वो सेव हो जाना चाहिए। अभी बहुत सिंपल रख रहे हैं हम लोग, ठीक है। और बाय डिफॉल्ट एक्टिव फ्लैग की वैल्यू आप y रखोगे। तो इस तरह से करके यू विल बी एबल टू एंटर वन रो इन लॉगिन अंडरस्कोर टी। if I click on sign up, you should close this window. Okay, you should close this window and you should open this window. How do we do that? Let's go there. Let's create a screen for sign up. Okay, let's create a screen for sign up. Let me save it like that only. Save as double underscore signup sign up. Okay, पूरा लिख देते हैं, क्यों कंजूसी करना। हाँ, तो इतनी सारी इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं है। आई गॉट योर पॉइंट, व्हाट यू आर सेइंग, ठीक है। तो इसको आप एक डायरेक्ट वैलिडेशन के बाद इंसर्ट स्टेटमेंट डायरेक्ट लिख सकते हैं। अभी चूंकि मैंने बताया नहीं है कि दिस इज, अभी मैंने सिर्फ ये बोला है। अच्छा, एम्बेडेड सीक्वल, ओके। सो जो हमने अभी किया है, वी वर राइटिंग डायरेक्ट सीक्वल्स, सो दैट इज कॉल्ड embedded SQL. Embedded SQL means direct, you can write sequels direct in the script if it returns only one row. Sorry, this one I need one single line edit control, one more. Right, so w underscore sign up. Okay, let's go there. W underscore login. If someone clicks on sign up, so what we will do is, right, so what we did, अच्छा login window आ रहा है इस पे, right? Let's change the title, क्योंकि हमने कॉपी पेस्ट किया था ना। ठीक है, तो ठीक है। Oh, I I use that shortcut Control S, and because we have a db command and I don't have db, so it will go in that loop again. ठीक है. So this is how you will code like that. Yeah, there is one more thing we left, like the login name and password should not be blank. Let's keep copy from there. यही ठीक. Like that. ठीक है. So you will create a table. Okay. You will create at least this sign in and sign up functionality. Okay. Once you are done with that, we will create a small screen. Okay. we will create a small screen of society creation. Society creation, that how you can create a society, or how you can say how you can create a block. I mean, how you, just keep in mind how you can create a society, right? So that we will discuss in tomorrow's class, tomorrow evening around 7 or 8. But till then, you have a DB, the default DB. Okay, create this table login underscore T. Okay, let me give you the script. But this script may or may not work because your DB is something else. Yeah. So try to create your database table through Wizard. Okay, and then create these two screens. After that, we will create uh, one more screen for creating a society, right? Because see, you have just entered into the application, right? You have just entered into the application, or this, yeah, application. Now you will develop or you will create your own society, or you can join an existing society. So let us create first society. Okay, a society. So for that we'll learn tomorrow. But why that time, you just create this login screen at your end, the sign in and sign up both. Let me stop this and then we will discuss other things.